If you woke up tomorrow and everything was flipped upside down, the world would feel very strange and exciting. Imagine looking at the ceiling instead of the floor and seeing all the furniture hanging above you. At first, it would be confusing because you'd have to get used to everything being in the opposite direction. You'd try to stand up, but instead of your feet being on the ground, your hands would have to hold your body up, just like a monkey. Your arms, which usually help you do things like grab toys or eat, would now have to carry your whole body weight. Walking on your hands would feel wobbly and awkward, like learning to ride a bike for the first time. Your hands, which are not used to being the legs, would get tired quickly. But with practice, you might find a way to balance better, just like a tightrope walker. It would be a fun challenge, and maybe after a few tries, you'd be able to walk around without falling over, using your arms to move and your legs to swing up into the air like a funny human acrobat. Your feet, which are now like your hands, would have to learn to do a lot of things that they've never done before. They would try picking up things, holding pencils to write, and maybe even tying shoelaces, though that might be tricky at first. At first, it might feel really silly because your toes aren't used to gripping like your fingers, but they would start getting better and stronger over time. You might even find yourself using your feet to hold things while you do other tasks with your hands, like making lunch or playing games. The world around you would look different, too. Since you're now upside down, you would notice details that you might have never seen before, like the tops of trees, the underside of tables, or how the light bulbs on the ceiling flicker. You might see the world from a whole new perspective, just like how birds see everything from up high in the sky. The more you practiced walking on your hands, the more comfortable and natural it would feel. You might even start to enjoy the challenge, like a superhero who discovers new powers. You might even start to invent new ways of doing things, like playing games or eating.